My name is Stelios Theo and I fight out of London Fight Factory and Double K Gym. I started MMA in 2014 and it was back when I was in Cyprus. We started experimenting with my Thai boxing coach, and then I got further into it and I moved to England so I can pursue it more. My first fight was in July of 2014 and it was a good fight. I didn't have too much experience with the grappling, so I got taken down a few times, but I lost the fight. It was close, but it was a good performance. The first two were on Fury MMA and they were really good. It was a good show, you know, I liked it. It was a small cage, just forced us to have a good fight, you know, just close to each other. No one had the space to run away, we were just fighting. So after that I had a fight on BC MMA and on The Rock, and I enjoyed both of them. But yeah, that's it, you know, they were good fights. I lost one, I won one, but yeah, I really enjoyed them. After I had my first two fights, I was booked for another fight for WFS. I think it was back in 2015, and I got injured. I dislocated my shoulder. I was out for quite a few months. I didn't fight for a year, and after that had a lot of problems with the matchmaking. People were pulling out of fights, and fights I was training for like 2 or 3 months, and you know, they just didn't take place. Alpha Talent Management, well, they're helping me a lot with the matchmaking. You know, coaches can only help as much, so having a manager is you know, much easier. And I knew Martin from back in the day, one of the guys from Alpha Talent Management, and you know, he'd done a lot of the promotions for Fury MMA. So you know, it felt like it was someone I could trust with the matchmaking, and you know, I just went for it. Jeremy Petley, I think he's a fantastic coach. You know, he's fought more than 20 times as a pro. You know, he's been there, he's done that, he's still doing it. So it just feels like someone that's, you know, much closer to the game, and I can relate with him much more. My last fight, I was telling everyone I just love to have war. I just love to have a good scrap, and I just proved it. You know, this is what I do. This is what I love to do. I love to have a good scrap. I love to have a war. That's it. You know, I am the warlord now. The first round started a bit slow for me. I was gaining my pace a little bit, and out of nowhere I got caught with a good right hand. So I fell back with my back against the cage, and I got kicked to the face, which I didn't realise, and I tried to go for a takedown, and then the ref stopped us. So then I realised that I got kicked right on the head, an illegal kick, and a point was deducted from my opponent, and that pulled me back a little bit because I was hurt. I got to admit that I was hurt, and while my opponent came back in harder to finish the job, I just grabbed him and I just tried to control the fight and take the pace down and tire him out with the wrestling. Going into the second round, I took the fight in my own hands. I took him down, I beat him up on the floor, on the ground. I nearly got a couple of submissions, you know. I got a really nice takedown, so you know, the fight was mine there. The fight was mine, and going into the third round, I knew that I was tired, he was tired. You know, we pushed so much, and I just went and I won it because I wanted it more. So my plans now, I am going to fight for the belt in October on the next Killacam, but I do want to have a fight before that because I like to stay active, and I really believe in staying active, you know, and competition. You know, I think the experience of competition is a big plus. So going further down the line, I will stay at welterweight, have a few more fights, then before I turn pro I'll have a couple of lightweight fights, and then just go pro.